Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I am coming at you with more Diablo. I know plenty of people are ahead of me in this. Plenty of people like dedicate to it. They got a computer with like 6 freaking hard drives that can record on and all that. Yeah, well, I don't. So I like taking my time, plus I'm playing my Barbarian who's level 52, I think, 53 now. And I just finished Nightmare, and I'm working on a build for Hell because the Nightmare build doesn't quite work in Hell. Although I think I'm going to farm Nightmare for some extra gold, and I'm going to hit the auction house and upgrade my items. As much as I don't enjoy doing that, I really don't think I have much of a choice. The Barbarian is probably the most gear dependent hero there is. If you don't have the gear for the level you're on, you're just not going to survive because you have to be in there swinging to fight. So yeah, it doesn't work very well if you don't have the gear. But anyways, you know, and I wouldn't say it's actually very fair how you know, I forget what I was going to say. I just know it's not fair. Yeah, well, that happens. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't know how fair it is to truly sit there and death? Right.
Needs more time.
Now, if I can get back to that without having to concentrate too hard. I don't think it's entirely fair how easy normal is, and then throw you into something like Nightmare. Nightmare is tough. It's quite tough if you don't have the right setup. And Hell to Nightmare is what Nightmare is to normal. I'm dreading Inferno, honestly. There are a lot of people, I've been on the Barbarian forum, say the Barbarian cannot handle Inferno. There are other people out there saying, well, I'm farming and I got this gear, and yeah, well, see, great, you have tremendous gear because you were able to spend 10 million gold wherever the frick you got it. I forget what we're looking for. Oh yeah, okay. Man, I hate these bugs.
You may have escaped us at the Qasim outpost, but now you will die.
It's these things that are gonna make. I got a few different builds I want to try for Hell once I get the right level, and for Inferno. One of them actually includes One of them actually includes using Earthquake and Berserker, and using a massive amount of cooldown for both of them, cooldown reduction.
Need more mana.
I was using one for Hell, and it's great for solo Hell, but going into I can solo Hell is fine, but going into groups, man, because you got to be right up front, it's easy to get devastated as a Barbarian. I said you're really gear dependent. I'm not giving up though. I still love the Barbarian. The Barbarian's still my favorite. There's only one thing I'm wondering. It's easy to farm levels solo once you get up there, because you can go back and you can choose whatever quest you want and all that. But I'm wondering in public, Because in asking in public games, you can only go back so far. It only allows you to scroll back so far in the quest. And you can't change levels.
Does that mean you'll stay quiet?
So I'm wondering, after you beat Diablo in Inferno, however long that takes, if you'll be able to go back to other levels. Yeah, something like that will actually kill you in Nightmare and in Hell, that explosion. But, you know, after you beat Diablo Inferno, are you stuck doing just that side of Inferno unless you go to a normal and invite friends? You know, you create your own game and then... Well, I suppose you can create your own game, then open it to the public, but I'm talking about joining public games. I mean, that's honestly what I'm considering doing, is going into my Nightmare to farm, and then opening it up to the public, if it lets me. Yeah, I guess we go that way, huh? Because my Barbarian now should be able to handle most of Nightmare without any problems. Like I said, I've done okay in Hell with the build I was using, and I've tried swapping a few things up here and there, just to make it more interesting. And I found a few things that work, and don't get me wrong, I do die from time to time. Not nearly as dominant as I was in Nightmare. Checkpoint.
The Foulest manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons, having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the primevals in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
But as I was saying, I do die from time to time, but I've managed to come back each time I died and beat whatever killed me. Now that I've, like, learned it. The biggest threats...
Saving people's lives?
Now? Yes.
It's very noble. I have no idea how you're still alive.
No.
Need more mana.
Wondering how I ran out of mana so quick. It's because I was putting down this, the Grasp of the Dead.
I do not have enough mana.
Save the peoples!
Help us! You can't leave us here!
So I have
Not
found some
here.
builds
I will
that
free
work on Hell. Things that really threaten me in Hell: Arcane, Vampiric mixed with Plagued, and see if I can prevent them from turning at least. Great. Molten enemies, fire chain. You really basically come down to a barbarian is going to be very, very dependent. I didn't mean to pick that up. On resistances, high resistances is from what I'm hearing. There are some people that say that you know, you don't need a lot of resistance, but there are other people saying yes, you do need a lot of resistance, and I just don't know how else to put it. Nothing interesting. Alright, what do we get for new skills? Said there was something new here. What? Final gift? That's interesting. Try that. Of course, the zombie dogs now die. Let's see. Bats. Vampire bats. Gain life whenever bats damage enemies. Could be useful. But I think, I don't know. We'll just see what it does anyways. Oh, I get to choose a new skill. Ooh, Gargantuan. I actually get my Gargantuan. Nice. Okay. Zombie dogs. Gargantuan.
I thought rescue would never come.
I do not have enough mana.
Yeah, vampire bats is cool, but I like dire bats better.
Need more time. I do not have enough mana.
Twisted corner of hell did that thing pull out of?
This hero means to attack you in Alcarnus. If I were you, I would set a trap at the Kasim outpost. But I am not.
Oh, there's another entrance over here.
No, you wish to fail me again and force me to kill you. That would grieve me, though somehow I think I could manage it.
That big old tank in the middle there. Don't know how effective he'd be on something like Nightmare Hell, but shades of the Necromancer now, for sure. I hear tapping sticks.
Need more mana.
That's why I like dire bats, because they can just plow through enemies. Oh, let's stop this. That's a lot of transformation that can happen right there. We can't allow that to happen. Okay, I can see where it would get annoying having the Gargantuan with you, but to have a tank like that that's this effective on normal, Yeah, we're keeping him.
Magda long ago.
It wasn't that easy.
I think this is
I
our
will
fight
send
with
your
Magna.
spirit to the unformed land.
Yep.
There, your victims eagerly await your arrival.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Interesting. Fetch, boys. Oop. Time for a new gargantuan.
Need more mana. Need more time. Let your spirit be at ease, Deckard Cain. The Coven will trouble these lands no more.
I'd had about enough of that woman.
When I joined the Coven, it was weak and idle. The leaders were content to do nothing, while the prime evils were imprisoned. I convinced another witch to help me poison them, and together we took control. She left, so...
As the life drained from Magda's broken form, she swore that her master, the demon lord Belial, would rule our world. I will not let this come to pass. Before she breathed her last, Magda said that the Imperial guards human,
Then they must be holding the only chance we have to...
a Shira of the Iron.
There are many ways to open the door. And know most of them.
You see, I've got over 100,000 gold right now. That's thanks to my barbarian, in all due honesty. I have very little need to craft items right now, or to, not craft items, but break items down to be crafted. So I tend to sell everything now for that extra gold. I could craft if I wanted to, but I'm making this a drop run for the most part. You know, whatever I can use that drops from other characters as well. See here, I've got, if I wanted to like gem up this with a really big gem, I could. But I'm trying to keep it a little bit more fair. And if any of these things come unlocked and they prove to be better than what I'm actually using, then of course I will use that. But I really don't think so. We're going to go a little bit further before we end this. I actually really like the Gargantuan. That's one really cool dude right there.
New goods today. Captain Ravan.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, This man has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well. But
Doesn't find it strange that he's coming in with 3 really funky looking zombie dogs and a giant walking corpse thing with huge tusks and like snake head and skulls hanging off this thing coming out of its back.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Yeah, sure, you can go see our Emperor. Go ahead.
You are
Why the hell not?
to this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible
Hello, Belial.
for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I spoil that? Considering how many videos are out there, I hope not. Becomes very easy to know that the child emperor is Belial. Didn't take me long to figure it out.
Why skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Let me go!
I detest violence. Gods, I leave this matter in your hands.
I do not have enough mana.
I knew you'd come for me.
We must go now, before more guards arrive.
More zombie dogs.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you.
The hell you
Now
will.
we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Bats, 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 covered in bats.
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
Not difficult.
Needs more time.
Trying to keep my big boy alive there. Because I don't know if they regain their own health or not.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here.
I do not have enough mana.
This leads to the sewers.
You don't say. A little bit more, or should I stop here?
I found my mother Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
Do not worry. We will find your mother, and we will free her.
I'm just curious about something. Oh, I can't look while he's under that. Damn it.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
You did not know your mother. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem at times.
Some of these abilities just seem so... Cloud of bats. Locust Swarm seems interesting. Hex. Mass Confusion. zombie charger with all these summon zombie bears, explosive beast, wave of zombies. You know, underneath leprous zombies, we got acid cloud, wall of zombies, big bad voodoo, and then fetish army. Man, so many cool things to unlock. But I think I'm going to stop the recording here, and then we'll continue on in the next episode. Until next time, folks, this is One Big Bug signing out, and I will see you then.